Hey everybody, welcome in. A little no wrong answers on a Tuesday, getting you ready for late night Tuesday basketball. Syracuse and Monmouth tipping off at, yes, 9 o'clock. Not a typo in the Dome this evening. ACC Network is your television location for that, if you're wondering the reason for a 9 o'clock tip tonight. Well, the Orange have essentially had no wrong answers so far this season. 3-0, 3 wins, all by at least 30 points. The closest a game has been 3 games in is 30 points. If the Orange win tonight and beat Monmouth, and they're heavily favored to do so, they'll be 4-0 for the first time in 8 years. Hard to believe, I know. Hard to believe, I know. Two factors. Obviously, Syracuse has struggled historically for the recent history, and early season schedules have gotten a little bit harder anyway than they were back in the days when the Orange got accused of, never leaving the state of New York. None of that true. They just won in Pennsylvania, down in Philadelphia this last weekend. Next Monday, they'll be out in Vegas for the first of 3. Those games significantly harder than this. So Syracuse and Monmouth, no wrong answers. Well, here's an answer Syracuse needs to get right, and that is the health of J.J. Starling. He's been called, a game day, game time decision here the last few games. Didn't dress for Syracuse's win at Drexel on Saturday. I'd like him to get some minutes before having to deal with Houston in less than a week. But the long-term health of JJ for this season is significantly more important than whatever he's going to be able to provide, certainly tonight and then next week in Las Vegas. So yes, minutes, if ready. If they still need to play it safe, sure. So that'll be thing one to keep an eye on tonight. Thing two is really thing one in everybody's eyes right now, and that is the super stud freshman, Cayenne Anthony. He came in with so much on his back, son of Mello. We know the story. We've told the story. We'll continue to tell the story. Right now, he's writing his own story. Cayenne Anthony, good at basketball. The Orange were a little, I don't want to say struggling early against Drexel on Saturday, but slow starters on offense, except for Cayenne Anthony. At 10 early, 12 at the half, kept Syracuse afloat until rest of the team took it home in the second half. No wrong answers tonight. Monmouth, Cayenne Anthony, 17 more points. Ho-hum, just a ho-hummer for the freshman tonight against Monmouth. Donnie Freeman had a bit of an off game last game. Did not score 20, as we told you, no wrong answers. He halved that, only had 10. No wrong answers, 20 tonight for Donnie. Why? Because that's just what we're going to predict probably every game for Donnie the rest of the way, unless things take a tremendous turn one way or another. Donnie back on track tonight with 20. William Kyle, he's up here somewhere. Let's leave the top of the screen. Kyle's up there. He'll be coming down. Dunks, dunks, dunks. Almost had a double-double last time. Minutes tonight, maybe won't need to stretch it like that. The dunks will be there. Let's go 12.7 boards for Mr. Kyle, the high flyer tonight. I said it last game. Tonight it comes true. More minutes for Sadiq White. Foul trouble in the first half. Eliminated that as an option last game. Sadiq will be the reason Kyle's minutes don't go crazy tonight. I think Sadiq White goes double figures. How about 12 points and 6 boards tonight for Sadiq White? Important game for Nate Kings tonight in many ways. J.J. Starling, whether he returns or not, he's certainly getting closer. Cayenne Anthony has been unreal to start the season. Nate Kings needs to see the ball go through the bucket a little bit just to make sure things are all right with the rotation going forward. How about, we're not asking a lot here, 2 threes? For Nate Kings tonight, just 2. That's all we're asking, just 2. Not a heavy lift, just 2 tonight for Nate Kings. All told, the pride of Binghamton, King Rice, leads his Monmouth Eagles into the Dome for the 4th time, rather. The games have been getting progressively closer over the years, 50 down to 30, down to about 15 the last time out a few years back. That said, Syracuse, blowout city. The only win so far this season for Monmouth is against something called Caldwell? Not the Bankers? I don't know. Syracuse, 30, 30, 30, 38, 40, 30. Let's go another even 30 tonight. It was 80-50 on Saturday against Drexel. Let's do 83-53 tonight against Monmouth. The Orange looking good. The real tests start next week, but Syracuse will head out to Vegas. No wrong answers, 4-0. As always, even though we're going late night on a Tuesday, the spot to be after the game, right here. Post-game show, you're in the spot. Brian Higgins, 315 on YouTube. If you've arrived here without subscribing, plenty of time to change that. The button's right there on your screen. Just click and turn notifications on. You'll join us right after the game for post-game. We'll get your live video calls. It's a home game, so we'll hear live from Red Autry probably immediately after, and we'll hang out for a bit here on YouTube right after the game. Next we talk, we'll see if the Orange are 4-0.